can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped. .17. The give to the left. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Sellers. That's caught. It's Smith. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
With the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Levin. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game.
Let's go, right.
Looking to throw. The quick out. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
He's now 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. With the catch, it's Tyson. Oh, what a move. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At the 41-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, South Carolina 7, Arizona State 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play.
Slide 22, Convoy.
To the air. It's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. And they've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, South Carolina. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Come on, set.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Philly. 2-9 Philly. Longer.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Quick completion on the out. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Arizona State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick this one away.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's loose. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Wide open spaces. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
And the Sun Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Levitt. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Caught. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense playing a bail technique. Leaves it with the running back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders. Listen.
To the air, it's Levitt. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
The Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Easy. Over. Lion.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's McClain. And the Sun Devils have enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Moves. Belly stunner.
Looking for room, it's Udo. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Got it.
The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Check.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Udo. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Brings up third down.
And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Down.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. The Sun Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Dino. Igloo. Igloo. Fraser.
Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. The Gamecocks just can't get a stop on 3rd down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and goal.
Cobra.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense going all in to stop the run.
29 Phillies. 2-9.
He leaves it with his back. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's now
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24.
Easy.
They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Lasso. Lasso. Pull. Gaucho.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Moss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cricket.
The run to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Udo. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
South Carolina.
And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. This time on target. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. to the air. It's Sellers. Spits it out to the back. Quickly complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
Timeout, South Carolina.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Man, that's tough for the kicker. Here you are in the 4th quarter. You're trying to break this tie, give your team the lead, and you knock it off the upright.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. These corners going to give them some space. Looking for space. It's Udo. Turning on the Jets. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
With the score all time.
We'll get it started here in overtime. They go to the ground. stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
At the 23. Brings up second down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Under fire. If he houses this, it's ball game. He'll try to take it back. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. On the ground, it's Udo. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
On the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like they could play for at least another couple of quarters.
This offense has it with really good field position. Right back to it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Brings up second down.
Here comes the field goal unit, and they can win it with a chip shot. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I got to be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal.
Easy. Ready, go.
Powers forward. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that situation on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They may just get the ball in position for a game-winning field goal here in overtime.
Spider.
They'll try to slam it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Man, that is not the third down they were looking for. Going backwards now, big-time decision on fourth down.
No question about it. That can certainly rattle your resolve to go for the touchdown. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll set up for this chip shot that would win the game. And he drops the curtain. Lights out. Game-winning field goal in overtime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man...